notes. Cool, we got them. Yes, they're a tool. I like to get mine and get rid of them as quick as possible into something that's going to get me some coming back in so I can continue to keep spending. But I'm not trying to have no money sitting on no ledger and no account just to be saying, oh, I got 40 million in the bank. Yes, if I got that amount of money to where I could just say, you know what, fuck it, I got 40 and I can afford to lose 40. Great. Yes, whatever. I mean, not even one account, but, you know, I guess people are sitting on those type of money to where they do. So it's just like, I want to be healthy, which is wealthy to me. I want to be wealthy, which is healthy. My body, I could operate, I could run at the age of 95, I could still move around like a civilian that doesn't have any problems because I've eaten great food. Like, I'm still a work in progress. You know, I'm not saying I don't ever want to eat cooked food, but, you know, I want to get to a space to where I'm like, you know, I don't care for that shit no more. I still care for it sometimes, nowadays, sometimes. Doesn't happen often to where, I mean, I get into my spaces where I want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I eat more raw food than I eat cooked food by the month. Hands down, I eat more raw food. Some months it's just all raw food. Some months or some weeks it's just all fruit. You know what I'm saying? Some days it's just all water. You know what I mean? So we switch it up. You know, we could be extreme, and that's okay. Come back around a little bit and bring that shit down and not be extreme. But we're just trying to make sure that we live in life to the fullest. And this is what it is. This is what it looks like to live life to the fullest. From somebody that was on the negative path that came to a positive one. That said, you know what? I'm not going to continue to blame the white man. I'm not going to continue to blame the system. Yes, we understand that we have post-traumatic slave disorder. We understand that. But how long am I going to continue to keep letting that prevent me from making it to where I want to make it in life, mentally, internally? How long am I going to continue to keep making that the justification for why I want to rob somebody or sell drugs to somebody or commit a crime? I can't. Eventually, I have to say, you know what? I'm an adult. For me, I haven't been that damaged to where I can't get it right. I haven't. Thank God. Yes, I got some trauma. I do. And I deal with it every day. But I'm not going to let that dictate my happiness. Just not. Not. I deal with it every day. It's hard to avoid it. When you have been indoctrinated from the age of 0, actually before you even got here, from the indoctrination, from the foods your mother was eating, the music that she was listening to, the people that she was around, everything is embedded into you. And all of that is a reflection of who I am today with my own twist. And based off of what they shaped me to be. Yes, you can make a change. You definitely can make a change, but that shit is who you are. It's who you are. You have to be strong and disciplined and focused in order to not allow those things to carry you in a way to where it's just not pleasant for what you want to obtain in life. Because you just can't do anything and everything and make it to where you want to go in life. You just can't. Just can't. If you're not born into it, you just can't. So we have to be realistic out here. But we also have to know that if you got Kanye West running around here saying what the hell he want to say, there is hope that we could say and do what we want to do and make it. I'm not justifying what Kanye's doing. I am a fan of freedom and doing what the fuck I want to do. So why am I going to shit on that man for him tweeting what he wants to tweet? Very intelligent. But if I want to do what I want to do, why am I going to get mad at him for doing what he want to do? All he has a responsibility to himself and to his kids, to himself. Period. Just as well as you have a responsibility to yourself. He's not. One thing I could say about Kanye is he's not threatening to do anything to anybody physically. He's not threatening to harm someone. He's not telling a group of people to go over here and do this to this person. He hasn't threatened, like terroristically threatened anybody. And that's why I'm going to leave it with Kanye. That's why I'm going to leave it with Kanye. Because he has an opinion. We all have them. Who are you and I to dictate what's right and what's wrong as an opinion? Or for one, how one decides to live their life. Some things I think is off limits publicly. That's just me. I'm a private person to a degree, although right now I'm public as hell. And I don't want to say I'm a private person, but, I lost where I was going with that. But I like to be private with my life. If I want to come out and say anything publicly, I have to be able to deal with what comes with that. If I work somewhere that could have a chance of getting back to my boss, I could be fired. I don't work anywhere. Only thing I have a chance of right now, like if I say something that one of you guys don't like, you can just not show up again. And I can say, well, they just weren't meant to be here. They just weren't meant to be here. They don't fuck with me for who I am. You don't have to agree with everything that I say or do. But if I do something and you just don't like, then that's on you. I'm like, this is my life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not like, I'm talking to myself at the same time I'm talking to y'all as I'm doing this, So, I don't know, like, life is what you make it. I want to make mine the best for me. If that means losing and shedding people to gain new people in that really love me and fuck with me for who I am, I got to say and do what I got to do. But certain things that publicly I'm just not going to do because of me and how I respect myself and my image. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about what you think about me. But for me, certain things that I'm not willing to compromise with my image because of how I feel about me and how I feel like I want to conduct myself, I'm just not going to do that on this camera. Especially if I don't want to do it really off the camera. I don't want to say don't really, but especially if it's not something that I do, like, I don't want to say that. Let's just say everything isn't for everybody. That's where we're going. Everything ain't for everybody. Especially if you don't want to deal with the backlash from it. If I don't give a damn about what you say about this or that, then you're going to see it and you're going to hear it. If you don't hear it, it's because it's a certain way my image that I want to protect for me. That's just being real. I don't know how else to be with you. That's just being real. And the ones that fall off, you just fall off, man. That's how we do. Every year we got fall season. Leaves go and they come back. You know what I'm saying? Or they come and new ones come back. Old ones fall and new ones come back. That's just the way the world go, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So I'm just being humbled, and I don't want to say I'm not being humbled. I'm just being blessed. I think we get that humbled word fucked up. We don't really know what that means. When we look at the definition, there's no way I'm going to say I'm not important or my importance is lower than yours. Hell no. There's nothing I'm humble about me. I can show some humility. You know what I'm saying? But as far as being humble, nah, that's not my thing. I'm rough around the edges and I'm working on myself. I'm rough around the edges and I'm working on myself. That doesn't mean that I'm going to let you walk on top of me and I'm just going to downplay my accomplishments. No, we're not doing that. You know, it's not about no money. It's just about you and your accomplishments and what you want to do with your life. If you didn't accomplish anything, your life is still important. You can still talk about that. Maybe a little bit more harder if you don't have the confidence. But if you have the confidence and you just don't give a shit and you have the self-esteem, You don't have to have the success to come out on the camera. I never really showed any, most of what I really was talking about when I first got online, I don't want to say most, is really like, I'm really big into like food and health when it comes to eating. Like that's what I really, juicing, fresh fruits and stuff like salads. Like I did a lot of that. And, now for me, it's about everything, because this is a living, breathing evolution of my life, of what, of what you'll see, of, outside of here. Eventually the house will be right there. Eventually we'll have the garden to come to and pluck some tomatoes so y'all can watch me make my salad for the night. Eventually we can have our avocado tree that we can go grab our avocado that we're going to chop up tonight. You know what I'm saying? Or our callaloo that we're going to clip for our juicing that we're going to do for today. Very high in iron, amaranth, Jamaican callaloo. Yeah, that's my green of choice, callaloo. So I'll be doing, that'll be like my main juice. Callaloo, some key lime, coconut water, and watercress. That's going to be my main juice. If I want to throw some sweetness in there, then I'll just grab some apples. Bop. That's it. Yeah. What's they call it? The Manny apples I got up front. So that's pretty much what it's going to be, man. That's what it's going to be. We at an hour. Thank y'all for rocking out and tapping in with me. Like that video if you're still here. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. You heard? Like the video and subscribe to the channel. It costs you nothing. You've already been spending this amount of time with me. You might as well hit that like button. You're trying to see me win. You're here for a reason. I know I don't got no haters over here yet. Haters always like to comment. They always like to comment. Negative. The haters do. They like they like the shit they throw their comments. So, I know I ain't got no haters yet. Y'all watching, hit the like button. I will appreciate it gladly. I appreciate it. But I'm happy to have y'all as far as this chapter of my life. And I'll be back with y'all in another video, because I'm getting ready to go back to the house, change my clothes, get ready to go grab something to eat for the day. I don't even know what time it is. I haven't had anything to eat. Where the hell is my phone at? I haven't had anything to eat or drink. It's 1 o'clock. So yeah, let me go do that. Take this stuff off. And 1, 2, 3, 4. They're gonna be all day. They probably be damn near till, yeah, 6 o'clock. They're gonna be all day. They probably have to bring some more tomorrow. So, patience, baby. I'm gonna go get me something to eat. Probably go get me, because I don't have a refrigerator in here yet. I didn't really want to get one because I was probably just gonna wait till I got to the other house, to this house here, and do it like that. I don't want to be moving a refrigerator from wherever it is now to the house, and then from that house to here. It's just working backwards to me. So I was gonna eat out until I get here, which will be next week. Once a day I eat out, grab something throughout the day, whatever, if I need, however, if I feel. But I ate yesterday, probably, I don't know what time it was, sat at the restaurant for a couple hours. And I went back home around, I don't even remember what time I went home, about 6:30, almost 7. And I was in bed. I jumped in bed. I went to sleep. I ain't go to sleep long. I was gone early last night. Probably gonna be like that again tonight. It's Friday night. I don't know if I might keep my eyes open just to see how the temperature of the neighborhood is on a Friday night. I've never been here on a Friday night. So I would like to check the temperature and see how that, so, you're in a different culture. You don't know what people do on Friday nights. A lot of us in the States, Friday and Saturdays was lit. Clubs, so we don't know how the neighbors, they're gonna have their music blasting, and you're just gonna check the temperature. We're in a new city, a new country. I'm not going down to the beach. I'm chilling right here in the village. You know what I'm saying? We're going to chill right here in the village and get a feel for the texture and the fabric. You know, every once in a while he said you had some stragglers. But for the most part, you know, it's not going to rah-rah shit. So I don't fuck with nobody anyway. You see what I'm at? I'm at the land. I'm not bringing nobody over here. And if you ain't working with me, you don't need to be over here. What you here for? I don't need you over here if you ain't working. Don't bring nobody over here if they ain't working. Don't be having nobody just coming up over this motherfucker. No. Nah. We do not want to play them games. We got mango leaves right there. You got people selling mango leaves for tea. I got a whole mango tree right here that I had to kill yesterday. I take all them leaves and bag them up and send them to you. I got mango leaves at the house that's dried out too, that I got from, you know, Dr. Savi's son. I like that guy, man. I like his movement. I like his truth, even though I might not agree with. I don't want to say I don't agree with, but even though, you know, everything that he speaks about, I don't align with in a sense. You know, but I support truth, even if I'm not following it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, and being boisterous and able to stand on, he's just like another cat that says what he wants to say. Doesn't, you know, but the thing, you know, learning how to deal with that when you do that, being able to receive whatever comes with that. And if, you know, if he's able to take that, then kudos, I salute. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like the product too. Product is good. And he seemed like a real good-hearted person when it comes to giving back and, you know, whatever. But anyway, I'm ready to let y'all go, man. I'm ready to get back, give me something to eat, and, you know, load up some more of these videos. And I'll be back with y'all in another episode. Tap in and hit that like button. It's your brother, See Thy Wealth. Drink a glass of water. Peace.